Afternoon everyone. So my report is continuation lang siya nung kay Abel. So next na tayo sa Seiri. So Seiri, the word is translated to sort. Sort means to put things in order. So it refers to the act of throwing away all unwanted, unnecessary, and unrelated materials in the workplace. So dito sa Seiri, the idea is to ensure that everything left in the workplace is related lang sa work. So, ang purpose niya is ma-separate natin yung mga kailangan sa workplace and i-remove yung mga hindi na kailangan. This stage requires the team to remove all items that clearly do not belong in the working area and only leave those that are need for the processing in question. So, ayun, lahat na hindi kailangan must be out of the workplace. So, they believe na mas magiging magaan yung trabaho kasi everything you need is naka-organize and hindi siya nakahalo sa mga unnecessary things and also effective use ng space. So, upon removing yung mga di na kailangang items sa workplace is magkakaroon ng new space for needed ones. So, next is the say-so. Say-so is translated to shine, sweep, sanitize, or scrub. It can also explain to cleaning. So, dito sa say-so, about naman siya sa cleaning ng workplace. So, cleaning must be done by everyone in the organization. It indicates the need to keep the workplace clean as well as neat by making cleaning a daily activity. So, sa say-so, diba, wala namang may gusto na mag-work sa maduming room or makalat na office. So, nakaka-apekto siya sa employees and sa company if madumi ang workplace. So, ini-implement nila dito na make a cleaning a hobby nga, sabi nila. So, ayun. So, next is the seiketsu. Sa seiketsu, it refers to the standardizing best design and operating practices in the work area. So, dito naman sa seiketsu, minimake sure niya na yung first 3 program is nako-continue to be effective and ini-ensure na lahat ng techniques and methods sa first 3 program na nabanggit kanina is clear and well understood sa lahat and nako-comply ng lahat. So, this implies continuous training and maintenance of standards. So, ang goal niya is maka-establish ng schedules and procedures para makasigurado na yung first 3 programs na nabanggit kanina is nasusunod continuously. So, by standardizing workplace activities, we eliminate variability and unpredictability. So, last sa 5S is the shitsuke. So, the translation of this is to sustain or sustain discipline. So, it means to keep in working or order and do without being told. So, shitsuke is about maintaining the improvements done sa mga ibang steps. So, about siya sa self-discipline, kung paano natin ma-maintain yung changes. So, it denotes commitment to maintain orderliness and to practice the first 4S as a way of life. So, the emphasis of shitsuke is elimination of bad habits and constant practice of good ones. So, sa shitsuke is about siya sa self-discipline. Kung paano mo magagawa yung first 4 programs nang hindi ka na kailangang utusan, ganun. So, the responsibility is shared between management and the workforce. So, ulitin ko lang sa 5S. So, sa sort, Seiri, Seiri is sorting through all items and removing all unnecessary items. So, tinatanggal natin lahat ng mga hindi kasali sa workplace. Seiton, set in order. Satan is putting all necessary items in the optimal place for fulfilling their function in the workplace. So dito naman, being organized, lahat naman ng kailangan is ilalagay mo kung saan sila dapat. Third is the say-so, shine or sweep. So it's putting all necessary items in the optimal place for fulfilling their workplace in their work, for fulfilling their function in the workplace. So dito sa say-so, about siya sa cleaning, pag-clean ng area, ng office and ng workplace. Seiketsu, setting up standards and specifications. So dito, pag-maintain ng first 3 na programs, kung nasusunod ba siya ng tama, and kung nagagawa ba siya ng continuously. Last, the Shitsuke, sustain the develop process by self-discipline of the workers. So dito is about ng self-discipline, kung paano mo magagawa yung task na hindi ka na kailangan utusan and you can do it by yourself. And sa everything na paggawa mo, na-improve mo din yung sarili mo. So next is the RACI diagram. So RACI stands for responsible, accountable, consulted, informed diagram. Also referred to as responsibility assignment matrix and linear responsibility chart. So it is a very useful tool to help correct deficiency. So, sa RACI diagram, isa siyang matrix or diagram ng lahat ng activities or decision-making authorities undertaken sa organization na siniset against sa lahat ng employees and sa roles and functions. So, acronym derived from 4 roles and responsibilities that various parties plays in a program or process. So, each letter is later na madidiscuss sa next report. So, i-define ko lang siya ng slide. So, letter R stands for responsible. So, dito, who will actually be performing this task and takes over the responsibility for the work done. So, example dito is yung mga business analyst. Next, A stands for accountable. The person who is accountable for completion of tasks or to oversee that the work gets done. So, example is yung mga project executive, project sponsor, or immediate managers. Next, C stands for contributing or consulted. So, who can provide the information needed to accomplish tasks or consulted prior to a final decision or action. So, example dito is yung mga subject matter experts. Last is I stands for inform. So, these are the people who are kept informed about progress and with whom there is one-way communication or inform after decision making. So, usually sila yung mga tao na affected sa outcome ng task. So, it is a diagram that identifies key roles and responsibilities of user against major tasks within a project. So, sa RACI diagram, dito is mag-a-assign ka ng isang tao na alam mong fit sa kanya yung role sa isang project. So, kung saan siya pasok sa responsible ba, accountable, consulted, or informed. So, when using RACI diagram, magiging balance yung workload kasi everyone has a specific task na gagawin. So, nakadistribute yung mga role and functions, may eliminate natin yung confusions. So, it is used to discuss and communicate yung roles na naka-assign sa employee. So, alam na ng mga employee yung expectation ng management sa kanila. So, it will be easier to comply and complete their work on time. So, here are the 6 steps to create a RACI chart or a RACI diagram. So, the first step is to identify project roles. Second is to identify project tasks or deliverables. Third is to assign the RACI to each role and task. Fourth is agree on this with your team. Fifth, agree on this with the core project stakeholders. And last, it useful throughout the life of the project. So here some examples of a RACI diagram. So ayan siya. So yun lang yung report ko, and thank you. The next reporter would tackle about more on this RACI diagram.